Yo, what's up? This is the last live version of the Bayou City Boys show tonight. We will be going to pre-recorded from now on. Be sure that y'all drop some stars on Facebook. Help support us if y'all like it. Go follow, like, and subscribe on YouTube. Send us clips, comments, everything for us to talk about in future shows. Let's get it.
25 lighters on the dresser, bad bitch Vanessa, yes or no key, just pressing, my lane is reckless, or strong, they can feel the presence, wheel and deal, they can feel the pressure, fashion over bay like the dresser, got some issues, I wouldn't press it, y'all crash dummy shit, don't impress it, talk too crazy cuz captain, say sippin' that, he just acting, we can shoot a movie, getting active, these niggas fool the thing family, I stayed humble, now snapping, we was on the outs, now we back in, boy I'm east up, pieced up, young nigga creased up, no slacking, yeah. Fuck niggas wanna kill me. Only real nigga feel me. This behind the music, this is fire to it. If it's wide, better feel me. This is everything I ever wanted. I just push up on it and she know the play. Name leaves stains on the brain. When I bless the game, she ain't knowing what to say. Ain't nothing in between God and kings. That's a direct link like the Pharisees.
Yo, what's up? Tobias from Down Under is already on here. What's up, man?
What up, Tobias?
Australia.
He's from down. Wait, that is Australia.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh my gosh.
Calvin already talking shit. He said Astros don't run the AL West.
Who else
We run
does?
the whole fucking MLB, dummy.
They run the fucking AL as a whole, baby. H-Town till we drown. What's up, Tobias? How you been, man?
Matter of fact, I was gonna wait to do this.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Dang.
There it
Say
is.
something.
I like it, man.
You know, Nick be making pictures and stuff for our Facebook page, and so many people just hate on the Astros, man.
I know.
Like, it don't matter what it is. All it says is cheat stros and shit like that.
That's okay.
Yep. They fucking hate him.
When we win the World
God
Series
damn.
this year because we have the best pitching in all of baseball, then what are you gonna say? You can't cheat when you're pitching.
Tobias said we about to flood again. Nothing new. Bro, it be flooding over in your place all the time, man. That's going to be us next week.
Is it?
I hope.
Probably. They said there's like
Oh.
5 tropical storms about to merge.
Broke Man Weather Service, I got you covered.
This tea is good.
Caleb, if you're watching Astros, close your eyes.
Hey, I can't go to the sauna in the gym right now because the light's been blinking real bad.
That's what they're doing there.
Damn. Dog, I ain't even a Stros fan, but I be fucking with those. You cheating dummies. Yeah, Calvin. God damn it.
I mean, it's like the only stuff they have now. It's like, dude, get over it. Like,
Even then, they be talking shit on like Kyle Tucker, who wasn't even on the team.
Yeah, most of these fools aren't.
I know. It was a picture of Kyle Tucker getting his 100th RBI, and they were like, cheat Stros, who cares? And I was like, damn, I...
you know, when it's a Trey Mancini one, though, they're not doing it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, or my favorite is, why did he have to go there? Why did he choose to go there? It was a trade, fool.
Yeah,
he didn't trade work.
He didn't choose that, but I bet he was happy that's where he went.
Hell yeah.
And I bet you after we win a World Series, he's gonna re-sign with us too.
They're gonna hurt them.
If we lost Yuli, like say this is his last year, would you be cool with 1 year of having Mancini and let Ms. Diaz play first?
Yeah.
I'll be cool with that.
I think I would be cool with that too.
That's what I was about to ask. Would you be cool with it?
Are you keeping Click though, or?
Yeah, I'm keeping Click. I mean, you have to either keep Click or Dusty. I don't really want
They ain't no
Dusty around.
fucking with my Click. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you said that Jordan sat because his hands are hurting.
No,
And
it's
Jordan
not.
said you're a liar. How the fuck can I trust you?
Yeah. That's
Sorry,
true.
I thought Nick said something dirty.
Oh, you nasty.
Yeah. Poquito.
Nah,
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with that. I was going to ask if you would be okay with it, though, because whenever you ask a question to see if we're okay with it, it's usually because you're not okay with it. I was going to...
You know what I'm not okay with? As I didn't give a fuck that we won the AL, the title, the division title.
Yeah.
I was like, am I ungrateful? Oh fuck!
No,
They got another hit.
no, it's one of those things where I think we know what we're playing for already. It
Word.
reminds me of like Kobe Bryant whenever he used to be like, "The job's not done yet, dog."
Like he needed the two without Shaq.
Like you could tell, like whenever like Verlander and all them were talking, like, "Hey, man, this is remember this is fun, but the job ain't over." Jordan was like, okay, cool." Now you saw people like Hunter Brown and them, they're like, "Oh my god!" Like it's their first time doing it, but like a lot of them, they're like, like we'll get more of these. Wait until the
Yeah.
last one. Wait until we
I
get the
don't even give a
cigar.
fuck if we celebrate after the other playoff rounds. It's like I want the World Series, bro.
Calvin said, "Bro, if the Brewers win, the central half of Milwaukee burns down."
Ah, man, that y'all gave up a grand slam, I think, to Mookie Betts yesterday. I was rooting for your Calvin.
That they did.
Yeah.
Tobias said, "You seen the new doco coming out, the Redeem Team?"
Looks sick. R.I.P. Kobe. The GOAT.
You get to see Dwayne Wade with a ball head.
LeBron got a bald head now.
That was fake.
He looked like Rick Ross. I thought it was fake. I kind of figured. Like right after I looked at it, I was like, "That's a filter." But
He's done that before.
He looked like Rick Ross. And Samaje Perine.
Jose Altuve, day to day.
Yikes.
Yeah, because he got fucking bashed in the elbow.
I know.
Kluber's bitch ass. Watch where you throw that ball.
Keep him out, coach. And let him
Calvin
rest.
said Olympic team Kobe was a fucking menace.
Yeah, that was.
I loved it because
prime.
Yeah, he had told them, he's like, I'm here to watch y'all lose. I was like, oh, I fucking love this shit. I just want to watch it just for the. I mean, that was a nice team. That Redeem team was fun. Same thing with this Redeem team of the Astros. We're gonna redeem ourselves from that bullshit last week.
I mean, it'll mean so much to Altuve. Like, you can't say nothing else about him. Like, he for sure has to go in the Hall of Fame if he wins another ring.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hold that cheating shit over his head no more because he's still hitting as good as he was back then.
Yeah,
and I think if you win another one, Verlander goes to the Hall of Fame as Astro.
Facts.
Yeah.
If he only wins one with us, I think he goes as a Tiger. If we win two, he goes as an Astro.
Yeah. I think he stays from the way he is right now. You can see his demeanor. He really wants to be here.
Tobias said LeBron's best mate looks like Rick Ross and is a rapper too, Scion Cotton. And Calvin said, "Why do Astros fans hate Justin Verlander so much?"
What are you talking about?
I get what he's talking about on Facebook. Whenever we post pictures of Justin Verlander, half of the city loves him, half of the city hates him.
It's because we're such a big city, you can't expect everybody to be half-assed smart. There's just a lot of dumb people here.
And some of them are Cowboy fans.
So. There requires absolutely no IQ test to get on the internet.
That's very true, sadly.
That is sadly true. Oh,
yeah,
man.
sometimes we'll post stuff about Justin Verlander. People are like, "I hate Justin Verlander so much. Why is he here?"
Why? Because he can fucking throw 97 miles an hour in the 7th inning? That's why you hate the motherfucker?
Calvin said the Facebook comments be flaming that dude that's saying he only pitches against bad teams or bad lineups.
I think that's just because he makes it look so easy.
That's what I was going to say. He's probably just good. Like,
I mean, he is leading
in Seattle up when they were at the hottest team in baseball.
Yeah.
He be making them batters look like they're playing golf, man.
McCullers is looking pretty good today, too.
Now that we've seen, I mean, we have what? I have the freaking thing here still, I think. We're at the end of it, finally. We're on, what, the 21st. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left. 9 damn games left, finally, and then it's over. October 11th, I believe, is the first game that we'll be getting any action on.
So does that mean you almost have to pitch Verlander maybe 1 or 2 more times?
Yeah, I know he's pitching. They put him against Baltimore. He's pitching one of those games against Baltimore. I think you do at least one more. Let's see. He pitches, I think, that first game of Baltimore. Or second. I think you have to give him one of those Tampa Bay games.
Yeah. I don't know. People hating on that guy is stupid, but also funny to me. Our fan base is kind of stupid, but yeah.
I'm such the opposite of a Justin Verlander hater. My question is this: if he's our day one starter in the playoffs, right? Say for instance, we don't need a 4 starter because we get it done in 3.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the next series, do you start 4 or do you like no? Verlander had 5 days.
I honestly think I would start Verlander.
I want to also, but it'd be such a dick move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's favoritism. Tobias said, "Do you guys go to many live games?" Nick and I went to one like a month or two ago for work. Yeah, I go to a few a year. I've been to like 3 this year.
I pick and choose what MLB games I want to go to. Yeah. Like what the matchup is, what is this, because there's some games I'm glad I watched on TV. Like,
I was gonna say MLB games are really, really hard to watch in person.
That's why I go to a lot of Rockets games because they don't know who they're playing, and it's just as close.
I was gonna say that's why I like to go to Texans games because even if we're sucking ass, it's still fun.
Most of the time, that's what happens.
I've never gone to a Rockets game and we lost. Never, not one time.
Me either. I've only been to one and we won.
Granted, you know, we had good teams.
Yeah,
but
I only been to one, and it was when we beat the Mavericks for our 4th win in the series that time in the playoffs, in like 2013 or 14 or 15, one of those.
I've never been to a playoff game and we lost, so I guess that's good.
Yeah. If the Astros, when they go to the World Series this year, they better send us some free tickets to go since we rep for them so hard.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I know.
This is the last thing to give us anything free. So.
No.
But when the Astros make it to the World Series, there's something I haven't done the past 2 times we lost in the World Series that I did in the first, and I think I got to go do it.
Does it rhyme with spring?
No. I need to go to Minute Maid Park during the day. There's nobody there, and be alone with it.
Zach, what the fuck?
I have to talk to it.
Zach, shut the fuck up.
No, it's true, bro. I sat under the freeway, smoked a blunt, walked up to the damn stadium, was like, look, listen, building listen.
Building listen?
I need you tonight. It was game 5. I need you tonight.
Listen, Linda, listen.
To bring the magic, right?
You sound like
and then,
Ted Mosby.
God passed through my hand into the building, right? And I just knew it. So I'll take care of it. That's a true story too, bro. That was
I'm sure it is.
Life.
You sound like Ted Mosby on How I Met Your Mother when he was leaving New York. He had to go say goodbye to the Empire State Building.
I get it though, bro. Like, because I done lived around here forever, and this is my fucking home. Like, if you gave me a check for $10 million, I wouldn't move.
Yeah, I keep the check. I keep the check.
No, I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna deposit that bitch, but I'm not gonna
move. That's what I meant. Like, I'm keeping the money. Yeah.
I'm
definitely leaving. I'm leaving out of Houston area. I'll stay on the outskirts. I already do it anyway.
This is my home, bro.
I live in Pasadena.
Pothole streets.
P-Town till we drown. Hey.
Oh hell no!
Nah, just kidding. I already live on the outskirts anyway, so it's fine. Hey. I can do it. I'll just stay here long term.
Nope, because right now, because you don't live all the way in Pasadena, you're not gonna get cancer. But if you go any further,
yeah.
No, we're winning the World Series for sure. I already know it. I think. Like 90% sure.
I do feel like this team right here is probably one of the better all-round teams that we've had in a while.
It's definitely better than last year's team.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than 2019 though. 2019 was better than 2017. Our
2019
pitching is better than all of them.
Yeah, our pitching is nice. And this is the first time in a long time where I'm confident in our bullpen. Like, there's still people like, I mean, it's the baseball, anything can happen, but it's not where, like, especially last year, I was like, oh gosh.
Yeah, but we talked so much shit last year all season about how bad our bullpen was, and they carried us through the playoffs, bro.
They did. And that's why, but I'm
talking about we lost a game in the World Series 1-0.
Yeah, we did.
That's how good they were.
And people will blame them. Oh, it's the bullpen spot. What do you want to do, bro? You couldn't score. That's not their fault, dog.
If Dusty does another, if we have another World Series or any series like that where we're not hitting, he's definitely got to go. You got to go.
I honestly put money on it that this is last year.
Win or lose?
Yeah, win or lose. I think they gave him this last year to try to give him that right off in the sunset as a, Astros. He can go into the Hall of Fame with a win with the Astros. And I honestly think James Click is going to stay there. It reminds me of like when Nick was there and he was just basically like, all right, the second year is our year. Like, now we're hitting this steam running with who he wanted as a head coach and this and that. Like we always talk about Click and Dusty, especially after the trade deadline. It felt weird. Like, okay, well, these are your guys. Oh, I'll play them if I want to, type shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? But he's gotten around to it. But I mean, Joe Espada is gonna be our boy when the dust settles.
If you don't hire him next year, bro, he goes to another team. Mm-hmm. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he does majority of the stuff on the team already. Dusty even says it. Like, Espada does it. It's like he's priming him for the job. And Tucker!
He had a fucking tank, son.
That boy is on fire. Over 100 RBIs, first one in 13 years as a true outfielder for our team.
Look who he hit that off of. He hit that off Brooks Raley. Remember he played for us last year?
Oh, that's why that name sounds familiar. Ugh.
Daily Raley.
Ugh.
Daily Riley.
I have a weird feeling, though, Tucker's not going to re-sign with Houston.
I mean, he don't.
Because if he keeps playing like this and we win a World Series, somebody will offer him double the money we do.
Yeah, that's true.
That sucks.
Maybe not double, but if we offer him 175, somebody will give him 250. He's fucking good.
And then Carlos Correa is going to cry even more.
I mean,
well, tell Carlos Correa that he had a fucking 102 RBIs.
Yeah.
They talked about it though. They asked Click what has made Houston so relevant, and he basically said, he goes, a great farm system and great tracking of players. He goes, we've lost key players, star players. He goes, and we keep just going on with what we believe is going to be a good person that takes over for that next person.
You know what? You know who Tucker reminds me of? Clint Capella. Remember Capella just took Dwight's job? He's like, no. I'm here now. I got this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He did that to JJ.
Oh, he definitely did. He's like, nah, move out the way, dog.
Go ahead, Reddick. Go play for the Bananas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think we should be more cocky, get a little nasty going into the playoffs because our bats are kind of hot right now.
I mean, we're a cocky team.
I don't think we're cocky at all.
Okay, our fans are cocky. That's a better way.
I think we deserve to be cocky a bit. Like,
that's my point.
You're number one in the AL by a good margin.
Yeah.
You won your division pretty much easily. I mean, after we dominated the Mariners, they kind of gave up and were like, their interview was literally like, oh, we're fighting for the wild card. Like, they gave the hell up already. So it was just boring baseball. And that's one thing, like, was getting me aggravated. Like, when Framber got number 24 and we lost, and everybody was like, who gives a crap? Like, if he got 24, we lost the game. I'm like, it's a freaking game in September when you're leading the AL by a shit ton. Who cares about that? Like, if we start going on a losing streak, then yeah, okay, I'll be worried. But we're not the freaking Yankees. We get one loss and then dominate for like 5 games, and then we get a loss and then we dominate for 3 games. I'm like, dude, you expect to win every game or what? Name me one baseball team that's won every game. Nobody. All right, let's go.
But that's what I figured that out about us as being an Astros fan for past 5 years. Is there's no pleasing us.
No.
Like, we would almost rather our team suck so that way we have something to bitch about.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
And to me, it's like, I got enough to bitch about. I'm a Texans fan.
Oh.
It's like...
I felt him kick me in the dick.
God. I got enough what's it called, stress already going on. I need something good in my life. Like,
I can't do this with the Texans and U of H. I have to give up on one of them.
I gave up on U of H after they lost to Kansas.
Yeah, I did too. I haven't gave up on them, but the remaining schedule they have don't mean fucking shit to me. So it's like I'll watch you.
I mean, if they're on, yeah, and I'm not doing nothing, I'll watch them in the background. But I'm
watching. I have a
feeling
their games will be fun because they'll beat up on some of these losers. But the two games you needed to win, Kansas and Tech, you lost.
Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for basketball when it comes to U of H. That team's gonna be nasty.
I fucking can't wait. Ooh,
that's
I can't
gonna
wait.
Be fun. The first team that U of H has had that good in a while since Fly Sam and Jamma. I'm like, yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait.
They're ranked like in the top 5, I think.
Man,
I think they're ranked like top 5 or top 3 in NCAA basketball. I was like, what the?
We's coming.
But I mean, I take my wins and losses. We got enough.
So what you're saying is for the sake of sanity, quit being a Cougars football fan, follow the Texans, and then hope that the Cougars basketball picks me back up because the Rockets basketball might let me back down.
The Rockets, I think we'll I mean, we got Boba, so I'll be fine over there. But
it's a roller coaster ride of emotions all the way until April, and then you get the start of baseball again and WrestleMania. So it's like
it works out.
I see that this happens.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You remember those years where we had like the Rockets in the playoffs, the Texans going to the playoffs, the Astros? I was like,
it was expensive to be a fan.
Like, I was like, the Texans lost, and I was like, all right, God, that's my sacrifice for sports. I need the other ones to win now.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul gets a hammy egg. If there's one team in my life that will always haunt me in a dream, where I'm like, damn, like I want to cry, it's that Rockets team though. With Chris Paul when he got his hand.
I made peace with that.
I still cry.
It's because you got to think about it, bro. The next year he was there, and Kevin Durant got hurt, and we couldn't beat him 2 games up by a game. So
yeah, no, it still hurts.
That 24 points for the Texans, bro. That one. Oh, no, that's not even the one that fucks with me. 2019 World Series, Game 7. Go to the 6th inning, up by a run. You pull Greinke, who's pitching a gem, I remind you, because he gave up 1 fucking hit, and we lose.
Yeah, overreacting.
I miss Greinke. Weirdest baseball player ever.
That's the one that I can't get over.
That one does hurt, yeah. That one does hurt a lot. Ugh. Man, now
the 24-point Texans shit sucked also because I knew it was coming. I seen it.
You could tell that momentum was dying off right then and there.
We did nothing to earn the points. They were fucking up, and then they stopped fucking up. That's what happened.
Like,
that's what
happened.
Here now.
Yeah. Fuck. They were fucking up, and then they stopped fucking up.
It sucks when you think about it like that.
Yeah, like, I know.
Man. They lost to us, and then they beat us. So, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's all good, though. We'll get a World Series this year. I know it. If you say it enough, we'll get it. Ain't that how fucking manifestation works?
Yeah.
Something
Not
like
quite
that.
sure. I'd rather just steal it, but
They got mad at us last time.
that's the thing is I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck because I need I need a Super Bowl, bro. No matter what you say, I've experienced a World Series win. I know what that feels like. I've
You've experienced
NBA
NBA
championships.
Yes, NBA
I
championship.
know what I need a Super Bowl. I need to know what that feels like.
I've been alive for the championships, and I've been alive for the World Series. So you're right. I need a Super Bowl. I was in downtown when we won the World Series. Like, it was insane. Like, it took me 3 hours to get home, 15 minutes from my house. You know, like,
Yeah,
it was
stuck in-
ridiculous. You could walk down the street and just go Astros, and everybody would lose their mind. People
Somebody
that you
shot a
know,
machine gun over here.
yeah, people that you know didn't watch baseball a day in their life were out there losing their minds.
But that's okay.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how it was, you know. Like, I've seen it. I remember the video of the person that dropped their hat from the top of the parking garage, and the whole city was losing their minds watching everybody try and throw it back up to the guy one by one.
Well, I'd tell you this: the parade was not an enjoyable experience.
I'm sure it wasn't.
That parade kind
But-
of sucked. ain't gonna lie.
I think I made a promise earlier to God that if He gave us a World Series, I'd go.
There was people walking on like top of cars and stuff. I
Yeah.
remember seeing like windshields broken. And
Now I
like,
had to hook up on parking, and that shit still took 2 hours to get out of there.
I ended up seeing my cousin, and I sat in the
Hungry.
parking lot with her, and I ended up just drinking wine with her until Sunday.
Wine.
That's all she had in her cooler. I was like, all right,
Jesus.
cool.
No, I was
Let's
like right
see.
at City Hall on the ground on Smith Street.
Life's a mystery. So out of do you think the rotation's set now?
It kind of is if you think about it, because Verlander, Framber, McCullers for sure 1, 2, 3 in the playoffs. For sure, Christian Javier goes to the bullpen, only because he can do it, and he's not really going to go innings anyway, so he goes. So what does that leave? Urquidy, Luis, Hunter. I think Hunter goes to the bullpen.
Yeah.
I found it. Here's a video of me walking down the street in downtown when we won the World Series,
Woo!
and everybody just losing their whole minds.
That's
The
not you. That's like
entire-
a marshmallow consummate.
Shut the Anyways, like, yeah, it was crazy. But, you know, you're right. I need to experience it for a Super Bowl.
I want to know something's going to happen.
Something bad's going to happen for sure. Like,
If we win a Super Bowl, some shit's going to happen.
if we win a
Man,
Super Bowl, like, the whole stadium's going to get destroyed or something.
the whole city's locking down for a weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Cowboys
It's gonna be
fans will be in hiding probably.
It's going to be like the Purge in real life.
This is just your first one. Good luck. I'm like, shut up. Y'all isn't even. Most of y'all's happened when I was like 1 year old. I don't hear shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we had WNBA titles. I remember those, and nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
If you go
We
to
had Dynamo titles, and nobody gave a fuck.
That's not true. A lot of people gave a fuck when it happened. Nobody gives a fuck now.
There was a lot of hype when they came because they had that one dude.
Not where I
Brian
was.
Keene.
We didn't give a fuck. Not our sport.
The people at our high school cared because that was the only sport that we were good at.
We need a hockey team. No, just kidding.
I remember when Rice baseball was really good.
Yeah, my parents used to get free tickets to go see the Rice Owls play, and we would go all the time.
Yeah, I used to get Rice ticket. I remember somebody gave me tickets to Rice basketball,
Oh
and I
no!
was like, hell yeah! And then I looked at them, and it was the women's basketball team,
Oh shit!
and I saw a game of like 20 to like 35. I was like, this was a waste of my gas.
I remember going to the Owls games and seeing a broken down van in the parking lot painted like the Mystery Machine. And it was there
Cool.
for years. Like we would go, I think 3 years in a row, it was just there.
Well,
What happened?
there's a bunch of weirdos over there.
Yeah, no, I know.
Will Scooby do there?
Probably.
Dusty done like substituted everybody in this game.
Yeah, I think he's well. After Arturo got hurt, I mean, people are wanting in his head right now. Why is he still in the game? I mean, you can't rest a guy in baseball for freaking 3 weeks. Like, that's why I want to get people to understand. Like, it's not Tim Duncan and freaking the Spurs team when he was at the last end of his career. Like, you got to play. A body in motion stays in motion, people. I learned that from Bill Nye, the Science guy.
I don't know if it's true, though.
My grandpa's like 93 years old. And he keeps walking every day, and he don't need no cane or nothing. He makes me feel fatter. I'll see him, and he's walking. He's like, I will never need a cane. I'm just like, bro, I'll need one like when I'm like 70, dog.
40.
Probably. I feel it. My knees are giving out, man.
Back in your day when you were a dunker and all, that's why.
Oh, hell no. I used to put the rim all the way down. I would dunk it. And then my parents told me that I was breaking.
You know how many 8 foot rim dunk contests I won? Shit.
Nick did 2 calf raises, and he's been sore for 3 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but it sounds right.
Your calf is all killing you.
On top of the refrigerator.
No, that's from doing nothing. It just, my muscles giving out. Oh, no. I'll be asleep, and it starts just twitching like you on a seizure. And then
turn it on the side. Turn it on the side.
Put it in rice.
I just turned it off the side. I was like, oh, man.
Put it in rice. Is that what we should do to you?
Yeah.
Caleb having a seizure. Me and Nick are standing over him just throwing handfuls of rice.
Throw rice at me. Yeah, throw handfuls of rice at me.
Get out of him. Leave him alone.
The power of Christ compels. The power of rice compels you.
Caleb wake up with fucking rice in his nose.
For real. I'm gonna wake up, my tongue bit in half, be like, "Look, what y'all doing me?"
I don't know. You got any more of that rice in your pocket?
Probably.
Good.
It's a nugget pocket.
All right, bro. I think I'm chipper enough to talk about it now.
Okay.
The Texans.
All right. Houston Texans versus the Denver Broncos. What do y'all think?
I'm not ready.
Zach said Dameon Pierce looked good.
The bad, the
I
ugly.
did not.
Nah.
You said that.
I said he looked good for the way he was punching through people to get extra yards. Yes.
Well, I didn't really see that, so I'm not saying he played bad. I'm just not saying he played good.
Yeah, I was just talking
it
about the way
pisses me off that he averaged like 4.5 yards, right? And then people are like, "Oh, Davis Mills wasted a 4.5 yard a day for Pierce." And it's like, well, let's just be real. Like, a couple plays were long, and then a couple plays were for a loss.
Yeah.
So average is average.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about the way he was punching through people to get extra yards. I thought he looked good with the way he was fighting.
Dameon Pierce went to chip block Randy Gregory in the fourth quarter because he was fitting to beat Titus Howard real bad. And Randy Gregory ran over Dameon Pierce with one hand like I ain't seen before. And it's like, you're our bruiser. You're the guy that's supposed to go hit people. Just got big faced by another grown man who's pushing another one. That's why you don't fucking get playing time. That can't happen. He caught a ball on a flat route. When he caught it, he looked at everybody, and they're like, "Go! You're supposed to go."
Yeah,
stupid ass.
That's what you were talking about. You were like, he caught a ball, and the defense was more surprised than he was, and I was like,
because he looked, and he legit looked back at everybody, and they're like, "Go!" And the defense is like, "Which way you gonna go? Because if you gonna give up the yards before I tackle you, then we could do that too." It was just stupid, bro. If you're gonna put Burkhead's dumbass on the field, then at least attempt to use him. We didn't say don't use him. We said don't play him. Meaning good fucking catch. We don't want to see him on the field.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna put him on the field, then let's see if we can get something done. That's just my
I
opinion.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the game was subpar, I guess, especially being a 325 game. I was kind of already irritated with it.
Yeah.
I think
I
what helps
thought
me at 12 o'clock is I can watch other games to kind of mesh in with it.
I thought G-Town boy Mike Evans laying out fucking Lattimore was great.
That was fucking funny, but
It was.
didn't make
He's
me feel
suspended
better
for a
about
week.
what the Texans did.
He's suspended for a week now, and I gotta bench him on fantasy football, which sucks. But yeah,
I think he appealed it.
nope,
Yeah,
he
they-
did not.
they
He
denied
tried.
it.
They denied it.
They said, "Nah, fam, you ain't even invited."
They said, "Nah, you threw that man too far. You're out for a week."
That dude pushed Fournette first. Don't
I
push
know.
him.
That's exactly what I said. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, he
Fournette kind of looked like a bitch in this situation.
yeah.
Come
He
on,
heavy-handed
Maldonado.
Fournette. He heavy-handed Fournette, and Mike Evans was just looking for any reason to get into it with him again for like the 8th year in a row.
Tom Brady can
I swear that they didn't work on nothing between week 1 and week 2. It's just like, oh, what a shot.
That team just looks. I don't know. There's a few teams that look probably worse than us. It's surprising. The boy Maldi.
Like the Colts.
Like the Colts.
Our division right now.
We're not even in
Pretty
last
much.
place, bro.
I know. It's crazy.
The tight
Derrick
ends are
Henry
last
looks
place.
washed.
Derrick Henry was losing
I traded him twice.
yards the whole day.
I made sure to trade
Touchdown,
that fool
though.
off my team.
Yeah, that was it. Though.
It fucking sucks because I have to admit the fact that if Davis Mills even played average for 2 weeks, we'd be in first place.
Yeah.
If he was even average.
So out of 2 games, they've been 2 totally different games at that.
No, they were both
What?
shit. Let's be honest.
Well, they were both shit, but like one was like shit after Taco Bell, and one was shit after like McDonald's. So they're both
I'd
shit.
rather have the
but-
shit after McDonald's.
So I think the Denver game was a lot worse than I guess you pick your poison because some of them had good in one game, and then some of them had different things in the other game. You saw Rex Burkhead.
Here's my thing. Maybe I'm the only motherfucker that noticed this. I don't know. Right? So he fucking throws 2 touchdowns to OJ Howard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was almost an identical route, just on opposite sides of the line. Run that way in that hash, and the next play you run that way in this hash, right?
Yeah.
He can do that, obviously. We go to the last drive against Denver. 20-yard in route for Nico Collins. He turns his head, the ball's in his chest. Next play, Brandon Cooks, 25-yard in route, turn your head, ball's in your chest. So then you go to Monday, right? And everybody's like, he threw Nico Collins in the net. Every time he throws the out route, it's ugly. So if every time I throw this way, it's good, but every time I throw that way, it's bad. What the fuck should I stop doing?
Throwing that way.
Stop throwing out routes and flat routes because I don't have the velocity of Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen to do this. But I have the brain and the know-how to take a 3, 5, 7-step drop and let that bitch go in front of me. Let's try that. Who does
Week
that?
3, baby.
Where the fuck is Tyler Johnson? That's what he does great. And if Nico Collins shows up and plays like that one more time, I will talk bad about him like he's Jake Odorizzi until he no longer wears our uniform. Because what he does is fucking disgustingly lazy. He's not good. I would rather see Chris Moore and Fournette on the field fucking shit up. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
He played so bad. I literally was watching the game, and when he fell into that net, I literally walked off and just said, "Leave him there. Just leave him."
That's
there."
what I'm saying, bro. I'm just
Right.
if you're this is the shit you're gonna do, then I'm gonna take my 5th round loss and say, fucking anybody not named Cooks play on the outside, and Cooks please play the slot. Just give my quarterback one place to throw the ball, and let's see if we can get points that way. Like, we can't do what we did for 2 weeks. This
I,
motherfucker Pep Hamilton is calling offense like he's asking Madden. What the fuck is going on, bro? There's more plays other than halfback dive. Let's do some shit.
it reminds me of when I play Madden. That's why I lose it.
It don't
He
remind
reminds
me
me
of
of
that
Tim
because I just
Kelly.
throw Hail Marys. I just
Oh,
throw Hail
oh,
Marys the whole
Fuck,
time.
bro.
It ain't me.
that's disgusting. Ugh, ugh.
Hail Marys and run.
Hail Mary. No,
Yeah.
there's the one, I guess, bright spot from it is the defense keeps showing up, but they're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get gassed.
But I
I
told
mean,
y'all that.
yeah, you can't expect them. Like, I think that's one thing. Like, fans that irritates me is like, oh, our whole team sucks. I'm like, what defense are you watching, dog? Like, even the people on national TV after the first game, they were like, oh, this Texans defense is trash. Denver's gonna bounce back. I'm like, what games do you want? Like, I get ESPN tells you what to say, and you say it, but come on, dude. Like, be honest at times. You can be honest on your social media if that's the case. But like to say our defense is trash, there is a ton. Man, that tight end defense is trash. Jacksonville's
Oh, yeah.
defense is trash at times. That Colts defense, I mean, the Colts whole team looks like trash besides Jonathan Taylor and Pittman.
He didn't
But
look so great either.
I mean, I have a little more faith in him than I do in Matt Ryan looks like trash also. Never mind. Out of the division right now, I do feel like I
Our
don't feel
defense
like-
can keep us in this division. I can tell you that right now. Our defense is good enough to keep us in the division. And the thing that pisses me off about our defense is that it played so good on fucking Sunday that it took them 4 quarters to find a weakness, which is Christian Kirksey. Like I've been telling you, they're like, oh, 58, look, throw there. And he let the tight end catch it, never tried to find the underthrown ball that he could have picked. But all people remember is that dumbass pick he had earlier in the day. But they knew you're the weak link. So I was mad that they played Christian Kirksey and Kevin Pierre-Louis together. I did not like that. You put the white boy in, Cashman, and the energy just went pew. Him and Camus going all over the place. It's like, oh, we're fucking good. Our defense is legit. And anybody hating on Derek Stingley for giving up yards, it was Cortland Sutton. He's fucking good. And if you really know defensive football, Stingley was doing his job most of the time. He did fucking exceptional.
I mean, people got to remember he's not a vet. He's a rook. He's coming in, going against the top guys on each team. So there's gonna be times, of course, where he's gonna have those learning curves where it's like, damn, I should have done this, or damn, like this guy's fast, or damn, this guy knows what to do. They're vets. They're really good vets. Like, it ain't a joke. I mean, this week he kind of they got the Bears. I mean, he's probably going to be up against, I guess, Mooney or somebody. I don't know. But Bears, I know, have they have last place defense right now in the run game. So,
well, my thing is Green Bay's offensive line ain't that great. I mean, because they're just not healthy, and the Green Bay ran all over them. So I'm expecting Dameon Pierce to kind of show up this week. I really am. I think I would be, after what I seen them do with the Packers, if Dameon Pierce don't get 100 yards as much as we run him, then he's not as good as we thought.
And I think we hyped him up way too much. And
I didn't. Everybody else did.
Well,
but
I mean,
I get why they did it. You know what I'm saying? I get why they did it. But it's like, chill the fuck out.
I mean, Lermy Tunsil was the one talking about, like, what did he say exactly? He goes,
I'm back.
oh my gosh.
My internet broke for a second, but I'm here.
I figured. He had said that we're licking our chops for sure, knowing that we're playing that defense.
Who said that?
Lermy Tunsil.
Santa Claus.
And so, I mean, for sure you have to know you're going to run the ball on them. I mean,
you still got. Don't go be cocky. Just go get points. Just go get points. Go fucking win a game. Get a fucking. I don't care if we win by 1, bro. Go get a fucking win.
Yeah. I mean, you think about the teams that are 0-2, and a lot of these teams are better than us. So your Raiders 0-2, Bengals 0-2, You got Tennessee
Bengals.
0-2.
Bengals
There's a lot
0-2.
of teams. Yeah, there's a lot of teams that are under us right now, and it's just like,
I tell you, that's
Yeah.
what I'm telling you, bro. Our defense is good enough to keep us competitive in this division.
Yeah. You've been
So-
saying it all along. You've been saying it all along that our defense is going to be.
But my
way
thing
better than
is,
everyone
if
thinks.
everybody's going to talk shit about Mills, and I feel like if he does good, then they'll find a reason to still hate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If he throws for 300 yards and he puts up 27 points and we win this weekend, on Monday, you know what they'll say? It was the Bears.
Mhm.
So you could do no right. So just go
It's-
be fly with it. Air raid that bitch. Throw the fucking ball. Go chunk this hoe and see what happens.
It's
Yeah,
just
Quit
like
worrying
that.
about losing your job.
It's like that one year that we had Fitzpatrick and they were talking about benching him, and the next game he came out and he put up like 38 points or some shit.
I remember they had a 6 touchdown game one time.
Yes, that game he came out because they were saying he was going to lose the starting job. He came out, had 6 touchdowns, and just went the fuck in, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, Fitzpatrick's my quarterback. Oh my god!" And then the very next week he shit the bed again, and everybody's like, "Fuck this guy!" And I was like,
Well,
what
I
the
feel
fuck?
like I feel like Pep and Davis Mills aren't in sync like they were last year, because
No.
I feel like right now they're so focused on making a big play, and it's like, no, just go back to making the right play. That's all I
Yeah.
want. Go make the right play. I'll take a 7-yard check down in front of you all day long,
And
straight up.
I feel like they're adding more pressure on them than needs to be, and it's like you don't need to, like, if being 1,000% honest, we don't have high expectations for you. I mean, right now I'm winning the division the way the other teams are playing. I'm not counting that out yet, but I mean, Tennessee and Colts look terrible. I've been forced to watch them multiple times now, and they look like trash. So to me, it's like, all right, cool. Well, you know, it's a possibility. I mean, even if we don't win, if we don't even get last, then I'll be like, oh, well, that's a win for us. Like,
"Yeah,
I think you just go out there and do what you do. Like, I felt the first week they kind of were playing not to lose, and we've gotten used to seeing that a lot in Texans games, sadly,
yeah."
with the guy that we don't speak about.
I don't
and then,
feel like we were playing not to lose. I think that we were playing to not get embarrassed. Like, we thought that Indy was coming out swinging.
Yeah.
And, you know, staying within 10 was going to do something until we actually started playing. And then week 2, I think the expectation fucked us up. I really do.
Yeah.
Like, they critiqued everything that Pep and Lovey did so hard in week 1 that they were so adamant about not making the same mistakes that they just gave in to what people wanted. Like, oh, you just want us to give the ball to Pierce? All right, let's do that. And look how that worked out.
Yeah.
We lost the game we could have won.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, going into the Bears, do you think we get this first win?
I think we get the win.
Yeah.
I mean, because I feel like this. What did they score? 10 points against Green Bay?
Yeah.
Our defense is fucking going to show up and do way better than what Green Bay did the other night. Our defense is better than what Green Bay put on the field. So if y'all getting 10 on that, then I think we could hold you to 10. And if Davis Mills can't get 10 points 2 weeks in a row, I'm going to finally have to say something bad about him. I really am.
Davis Mills.
I
know you're
think
listening.
like 2 games is a lot to do an eye test on somebody. Like, there's a lot of fans that were like, after the first game, they're like, "Oh, I told y'all Davis Mills isn't the guy." And then after the second game, they're like, "See, this guy he doesn't have what it takes to do it." But it's like, if you break it down, who the hell does he throw to? Brandon Cooks, that's about freaking it.
My thing is this. At some point last year, nobody in the world thought Jalen Hurts was a starting quarterback in this league. He was playing so fucking bad. On
and
Monday,
now
he looked like the best quarterback in the world. Straight up.
Yeah.
don't know where that came from.
Last year, nobody in the world wanted to give Tua any credit. Half the world didn't believe he belonged in the NFL. On Sunday, he looked fucking amazing. What happened? Their team got better. I get better.
There's only a few Tom Brady's, Aaron Rodgers, those guys. And Tom Brady, I mean, right now, look at Tom Brady. He's struggling. He's over here signing everybody. Julio Jones, Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
I'm like, Aaron Rodgers doesn't have anybody to throw to, probably worse than us and everything, and he finds a way. But those are talented, very talented quarterbacks.
Well, he doesn't find a way. His running backs find a way.
Does Mills have? He has Brandon Cooks, and that's freaking it. Nico Collins. If Nico Collins was to get, I honestly feel he's as useless as Will Fuller was, because Will Fuller was at least injured.
He's way more useless because Will Fuller will stretch the field. At the very least, he's going to take a safety with him. Nico Collins it's like, bruh, come on now. Who put a fucking helmet on this dog? Why is there a dog running loose on the field? Because there's absolutely no rhyme or reason to do what the fuck you're doing. That's how I feel. And take the mic off of him. I don't care what the fuck he has to say.
Son of a bitch.
He came in talking about, man, I've been working on everything this year, and summer I'm ready to show up this year. Clearly, you haven't showed up at all yet because you have been trash right now. So I don't know.
No tight end production whatsoever. Cut Brevin Jordan's dumbass off this team. He's hurt again. How do you get hurt standing on the sideline? Explain that to me. Somebody. How you get hurt standing there?
He stepped on
you
a
backpedal too fast and your cleat rolled over? The fuck, man?
He did what?
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. He must have backpedaled too fast and just cleat rolled over. Like straight up, go get Jimmy Graham. I'm cool with that right now.
Nick said he stepped on a George Foreman grill.
Probably did.
What the fuck?
He likes the smell of bacon in the morning.
I didn't see OJ Howard in the last game at all.
I didn't either.
Took a snap, then I didn't see it. So I don't.
He was non-existent. I mean, there's not much. I mean, Ty is probably chilling on his sofa playing Call of Duty.
No, it's simple. You use what you have. Put Brandon Cooks in the slot, and you tell Fournette, and you tell Chris Moore, and you tell whoever the fuck else got a jersey on our team that can run fast, go that way. Like, go that way. And Cooks, please do something.
Right?
What's the fucking dumb fucking Burkhead? Get in the slot and see if you can run a hitch route. Take a linebacker with you. Like, if you're going to play him, then use him.
Zach's so
not one
out.
time. It is. It pisses me off because I'm sitting here watching this bullshit and there's nothing I can do about it.
You're so mad you called Dorsett Fournette.
Not one time. If you run the ball 30 times and you never thought to run a play action, not one? None? You put fucking Burkhead in here to block in the fourth quarter because they're disguising a blitz and then they don't do it, and you not one time think to run a slip screen? Like, catch this and go.
It's too much work, dude.
Fuck, man. It pisses me off because they making me look stupid because I keep defending these motherfuckers out here in the public. And it's frustrating, bro.
He does be defending them.
Oh, man. Going up against the number one or the 30 last place defense and running game, I do expect Pierce to have a big game. I guess, what are y'all scores for this game?
– 21.
I'll call
13.
23-13.
How the fuck you get 23?
2 touchdowns, 3 field goals.
Oh yeah. Okay, I did my math wrong. Yeah, I'm saying 20. I'm saying 21-13. Texans.
If there's one thing I can say, at least Davis Mills ain't throwing picks.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
He's learning more. I mean, he should be throwing away.
Depends on who you ask. A lot of people swear that he's just trash and he shouldn't play and he's only here for a year. But I just feel like, you know what? If you're only here for a year, just play Driscoll.
Make it the best.
No, play Driscoll. You can run a different offense with Driscoll. You're gonna lose. But it'd be funner to watch. It'd be funner to watch and you take 7 steps and hold the ball too long, and then they knock the bitch out, and then your fucking draft neck ass jumps across the fucking field to get it, like fucking Spectre Gadget. Fuck, man,
Damn.
I mean,
pisses me off, bro.
I
I
got Bears.
can't go in public too often to watch this shit.
I got Bears at 10 points, and I got us at 21.
You can't say 21. I said 21.
Okay. 17 to 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it. Derek Stingley gets his first INT this week.
I can see that.
I mean, the way Justin Fields, we saw him sadly play a lot already.
I'm going to say it. Damian Pierce getting his first touchdown this week.
He's gonna get a hundo this week.
He better, man. He's going against a terrible defense and run game. I think Rex Burkhead's gonna. No, I'm just kidding. Zach.
He might.
He
If
might.
they do what the Packers do, because they ran AJ and they ran, or as Calvin calls him, Showtime. AJ and Showtime together, then we might do the same. Who knows?
Let's get it.
Nothing they do
Yeah.
makes sense, so it's kind of retarded to even try to think about what they're gonna do. What we really should be talking about is what we think they shouldn't do, and then that's probably what they're gonna do.
That's
And I hate to
true.
be fucking the sore loser, but I never was so happy to see a player get hurt when Kevin Pierre-Louis got hurt. Because I don't understand why he was on the fucking field.
I saw him
really
get
don't.
hurt, and I was like, Zach's probably like, yay.
I wasn't like rah rah hooray, but I was like,
Man.
who's next?
Oh, well. Next man
That's why
up.
we need
is-
Christian Harris back. We need Garrett Wallow back. We need these energy young boys to run around and tackle. And I wonder if fucking Justin Britt's gonna retire.
He's out for personal reasons.
Yeah, but everybody suspects he's gonna retire.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate it. I kind of like Quisenberry a little more anyway.
Isn't
Man, at this
Justin
point,
Britt one of the people you were talking about that you didn't like to begin with?
No, I didn't have an issue with him, but I'm not. You're if you say upgrade a position, send it, do it. Always. There's always somebody better than him. No, I want. Who do I want gone the most?
Fucking, what's his name?
Christian Kirksey, maybe.
Yeah, him, Kirksey. That's who you want gone the most because that's all you ever talk shit about whenever we watch the game.
Well, he had a pick off of a batted ball the other day, right?
Yeah.
And it just fell in his lap. But you gave up the touchdown that you could have picked that ball too, but you never thought about it. So yeah, you did nothing to me. You gotta go. Put Kamu at middle, and then put Christian Harris at the outside, and then put who else we got? What other linebacker do I want? I'll put Christian Harris on the right side, Kamu in the middle, and then like Garrett Wallow on left. Yeah, that's what I would do. If they do that, then they owe me $40.
If they do that, they were listening. We're gonna get a check one day for like $3,000. They're gonna be like, "We listened to y'all 2 years in a row. Here's your shit."
Whoa. Then we have to like, yeah, just give me my $40. Hey, Paige is in AEW.
What?
It just went to commercial.
Oh my gosh. No one's gonna know. No, I was kidding.
I
No
don't
one's
know.
gonna know.
I love
They
her.
do have a good D line over there though, so they might. Our O line has to play better this week since Larry Thompson insists on talking shit.
Well, hopefully they do because I need us.
Hopefully,
to
our first
start doing better.
pre-recorded episode is fucking celebrating a W. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Dubs.
Let me catch a break, football gods. By God, y'all made me watch that god awful fucking Packers game, and then before that it was a stupid ass Cowboys game. Can I get one break? Good Lord. So football season sucks.
It actually has been a pretty sad season. If we're being
Yeah,
there's
100%
a lot
honest,
of bad football being played.
yeah, there's a lot of it that's been bad. I'm like, oh gosh. I mean, tomorrow we get Steelers and Browns. Yay. Trubisky versus Jacoby Brissett. And people are like,
and you gotta pay for Amazon to watch these bums. You talk about my fucking quarterback, and we're paying Amazon to watch Mitch Trubisky and Jacoby Brissett. What the fuck is wrong with this world?
Joseph just said Maldonado hit another home run, and it's his 17th straight game that when he hits a home run, the Astros win. That has to be a record, especially on the consecutive streak that it is. That's a LeBron record.
They're breaking records. Ryan Presley
That's
has 30 saved today also.
That's what's up. I'm glad Maldonado did that.
Me
Maldonado's probably the only one that I think will throw hands with anybody.
Right now,
I love Maldonado.
the guys that are needing to hit are hitting.
He don't got a hand to throw right now, though, because he's always hurt.
No, all of our bats are kind of waking up, too.
Yeah, Yuli's hitting, Maldi's hitting. The new guys, Christian Vasquez, Trey's doing good now. I think they're all waking up into the playoff mode. And
They have to.
I think you're right.
it's in game time, baby. I can't wait. October 11th, I will be sitting here live watching the game, screaming at my TV.
Word. Well, you probably won't scream because some of those playoff games are boring.
Yeah, but it's
Boring. Who cares? When the Texans got a primetime game? Week 7?
It's against the Eagles, I believe, yeah.
We'll do that one too, live.
Yep. That'll be a Bayou City Boys back.
ooh,
A Bayou
You
City
have to let
Boys.
Calvin be a Bayou City.
I was gonna say a Bayou City Boys featuring Calvin, who's gonna pretend to be a Bayou City boy that night.
it should be fun though. Like,
Should we send Calvin a care package with Houston shit?
Send him a Carbach.
Nah, like tamales and salsa and shit.
Oh, but then he's not gonna like the tamales because he's used to the gross ones up there.
Probably. He's like, have diarrhea for days.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, I buy mine at Walmart.
they eat
What y'all about these at the Home Depot parking lot? I'm not quite sure where she made them.
in Cloverleaf.
Yeah, somewhere.
He told me he eats his tamales with blue cheese on it.
Shut the fuck up.
Zach's face is the disgust is Zach's face.
That's like disrespectful to the culture right there to do some shit like that.
Your ancestors will be
Yeah.
at it.
You can never say that you're part Hispanic, Calvin, if you put blue cheese on a fucking tamale.
He probably does.
He probably does. I'm not down that one bit.
Nope. Ugh.
Rockets ain't doing shit, are they?
No, they're all working back out. I know Garubo, his team won the championship for FIBA.
His shitty ass balled out for him too. Get out of here, bud.
And I mean, a lot of the guys look like they're getting in shape. Like, I mean, I'm not saying we're gonna win a lot of games, but I think we're gonna be way more competitive than we were last year. Like,
We were pretty competitive. We just didn't know how to win games.
My X factor for this year so far is either gonna be Şengün or Kevin Porter Jr. Because everything I'm hearing about KPJ is that this dude is coming out ready to go and prove.
But what does that
something.
mean? What does that mean, Basil?
Well, they said that he's been in the weight room like crazy working out. And they said that like he looks like, I mean, a lot of them look bigger, him and Jalen Green, I give him that. But he's been practicing with like Ja Morant and DeJounte
No, I
Murray.
don't want him to do that. To me, Kevin Porter, to go a notch up, I need you to hit the standstill 3-pointer. If you can do that, you'll help this team so fucking much.
Well, I mean,
having
also
to dribble into it without having to do. If you could help Şengün and Jalen Green and just stand in the corner,
Şengün's been doing the Dirk Nowitzki shot.
Because he's pretty fly for a white guy.
Your boy Gary Matthews, he looks swole too a little bit.
Don't say that. I'll hate him, but
I mean, Schroeder left. He went to the Lakers,
bye, Felicia.
which we figured that was going to happen anyway. We have, I mean, what's his name? Kevin Porter Jr. I'm not Kevin Porter Jr. Kenyon Martin Jr. or what was it? Yeah, he keeps asking that he wants to be traded still. I think they'll trade him at some point, but
probably closer to the end of the season. I want to see fucking Tari Eason. That's who I want to see.
That's gonna be a nasty one. He looks ready. Like, I mean, we talked about it before after the draft. What they've done over there. I mean,
I hate that people comp him to Robert Covington, though.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Right?
That's disgusting. That made me want to.
It makes you feel different, right?
Yeah, I was hyped, and now you said that, and I'm like,
my bad.
I mean, Robbie Covington, you're cool and on, bro. Like, I'll go drink a beer with you, probably, but I have higher expectations for Tari Eason than Robert Covington.
Like Lamar Odom expectations.
Yeah, that's what I was in my head. Like a nice 6-man, a nice, even not 6. If I can give you a stretch power forward type shit, like hell yeah.
Oh,
give me like a Lamar Odom, Chris Bosh type of thing. I'll be happy with.
I want to see Ty also. I just I'm gonna remind y'all that I told the Rockets to draft him a long time ago. Just ask Nick; he'll tell you.
You were literally after that pick. You were like, they're gonna get Ty. They're gonna get him. And sure enough, somebody skipped us, and you were like, oh, it's coming. We're getting Ty. And I think Calvin said we got somebody, and you're like, oh hell no.
Because I wanted Marjon Beauchamp, and he thought it was funny that they took him from us. And I was like, all right, bitch, I'm still getting Ty. Whatever.
Well,
please, Jesus, let us get a win on Sunday. Give us one. We'll be 1-1-1.
I need us to have a win while Nick and I watch it at Bombshells.
Yes, I need something.
I need the win.
I'll say I'll lose every game in my SLG league if the Texans.
Did y'all have a different waitress last week?
Yeah, she was way better. She just looked like she was going through it.
Yeah, but that might be the problem. Go back to the other goofy bitch.
No.
And see what happens.
No, she was there being annoying.
No, she was there. She was not even helping her tables out. Still, she
doesn't. She's not very smart. That's why she works there. No, I didn't mean anything by that, but she's dumb.
No, she's definitely one of those that you're like, why are you working there?
I know why she works there.
Yeah.
We know
why she works there.
We know. Joseph said, is the Astros pitching this good? Tampa Bay trying to get into the playoffs via wild card, but got outscored 14-2 and lost all 3 games maybe next year.
I will say this.
Do you think it would be a whole move if, since James Click came from Tampa, right? He'd be like, okay, y'all kind of owe me a favor. So why don't y'all do me a solid while I have free agent money and send me Randy Arozarena under that favorable contract?
If they miss it, they may be one of those teams that.
Do you know how good we would fucking be with Randy Arozarena at left field for the Houston Astros?
The thing is, we have money to play with next year.
Exactly.
And while everybody's going after Aaron Judge, we can go after other people.
Exactly. You got Maldonado's money. You'll have Yuli's money. So
do you think our number one is Verlander, then Tucker?
Yeah. Well, I don't think Tucker's a free agent after this year. I think he has one more year.
Oh, it was like an arbitration year or something?
Yeah, I think you have one more year to fuck with him. But that's also why I think he don't come back. Because all he's going to do is keep getting better. And then he's going to outplay what we can afford. But then it also makes me think, it's like, okay, what about the players that played themselves out of money? For instance, like, Josh Bell had a good year going. We wanted him. But he went to San Diego with the Soto. But you fucking suck over there. So now I can offer you less money.
Yeah.
Would you try to sign a Josh Bell who's from here? I
think so, because that team has so much headaches.
Exactly.
I always feel like, look at what was it, Gatto or on the Yankees?
Joey Gallo?
Yeah, and he went to the Dodgers. Like he even said it. He goes, "It's just a different thing here. Like the team is different, the atmosphere is different, the environment is different." I mean, we all know how terrible Yankee fans are. Like literally all yesterday, I sadly watched the games. I thought the Pirates were gonna win, and they
You're
literally
foolish.
booed the shit out of that whole team, like if they were an enemy team. And then literally like a second later, when they start winning, they're, "Oh my god, this is my team. I love you." I was like, "What in the two-face shit is this? Like, what the hell did I just watch?"
That's
Like,
the way it goes.
As an
and they,
Astros fan, I want to see the Yankees give Aaron Judge all the money and fuck that team up. As an Aaron Judge fan, because I really don't hate him, because he's good for baseball, I want to see him go somewhere else. Do yourself a favor and go to the NL.
what if he tells he's like, "Hey, I'm a diehard friend with Altuve. I want to go to the Astros. Make it happen."
You'd have to get rid of some shit, but
Ooh. Joseph said, question if they can keep Verlander somehow and they need to keep Valdez and extend him, and then you get to Tucker, could they keep him or would he walk? Seems like every year someone leaves.
I think, oh man, because you got McCullers locked up. You'll lock if you don't re-sign Framber, then you're the dumbest fucker in the world.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's a
I
that's
want
a
to keep Tucker, but I really feel like he's gonna play too good. The longer we wait, we can't afford him. But it wouldn't help us to let him go to get Aaron Judge because we haven't signed Tucker to a long deal.
Aaron Judge going
So
with that moolah.
exactly, you would almost have to say I'd have to let Verlander go if you want Judge.
Yeah,
Yuli would have to go. Maldonado would have to go, which he's gonna hit more home runs than all of them combined anyway. But the
yeah. I
question
mean,
then would be, do you think our pitching is good enough without Verlander to still be competitive? And I think it is.
there's a lot of questions for next year for sure. I mean, Maldi, does he move to second and you try to re-sign Christian Vasquez? Do you move the rookie up?
Well, you got Maldonado for one more year, no matter what.
Yeah, but I mean, you he can't. I mean, you can't expect him to do a whole season and be ready for
No, if I
playoffs.
re-sign Christian Vasquez, if Christian Vasquez comes to me and says I'm willing to come back, and the price is reasonable, but I want years. Say for instance, like he says, give me 4 years, 50 million. I do that. But the
Oh yeah,
minute that I sign you, you're my starter. Maldonado,
yeah,
understand that you're my backup and bench coach. So everything you know, put it in Christian Vasquez fucking head.
yeah. And I mean, you can still have him with your Verlander and those guys. I mean, but I think Vasquez for sure needs to get a little more if he does stay to get him more playing time. I mean,
He's kind of old though.
yeah,
He's older than you think.
I need to see who else is available. I haven't checked free agents yet. I mean, it's going to be a fun year because there's a lot of people going after shortstops. I think
I'm
we
good
should,
with
for
what we
sure.
have.
Well, I need, but
If
that's
you
like,
the difference between what fuckface Correa and Pena is not worth $100 million. That
yeah.
that little it's not worth it. So we got lucky.
See, Joseph says if they keep the rotation this solid, now that you have Brown and if Verlander is still here, and you have Valdez and McCullers, the single season wins record could be in jeopardy.
It could still be broken this year. To be honest with you, we could still break it this year. But I think that we will still have an elite starting rotation without Verlander, Fromber, McCullers, Hunter, Christian, and Luis, and that's not including Urquidy. So you
And
can,
that's
in
a
theory, go to next season with a six-man rotation again
yeah.
without Verlander. But if Verlander's still pitching in this league, I'm gonna do my very best to make sure he's got our jersey on.
Finish with our jersey on, bro.
But I swear to you, I have a feeling that Verlander is gonna be a good dude about it, and he's gonna ask for his money. He's gonna give it to it. They're gonna give it to him because him and Jim Crane are cool like that. But he's gonna bow out the second he can't be this. Like he's only willing to pitch as long as he can give you this. So if like in a year or two he starts to slow down, he'll retire, give the money back, and the contract voids, and you have money to spend. You'll still have a good rotation.
I mean, yeah, so, he does seem like that type of player. Like if he can't be at the top of his game up here, I'm kind of out, bro. Like I'll move on, let both of y'all do y'all's thing, but just him being that guy in the locker room talking when they won the AL West, you kind of see like, okay, they all the way Altuve is respected is the way he is respected on this side. Like,
yeah, well, because they're a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, them work cutty buddies. Eh?
Mancini stopped hitting. Altuve's like, I'm dumping you.
Joseph said meant the single season team record, which is 116. We're at what, 99?
I think our wins is 108. Oh, he means the league. I don't know if we'll ever get there.
Because we can only win what? We can only tie right now, right?
No, we can outright beat our own record by 1.
Oh yeah, because we have 9 games left.
I think we need like 8 out of the 9 or some shit like that.
Some shit. We'll get one next game. We get to 100. So
I forgot what video we made predictions about that, but I think we all called around 90, so we exceeded our own expectation.
Let's go.
It was probably the first one for the season, so yeah.
Something around there.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Same.
I don't see anybody in the AL fucking with us. I ain't scared to run across nobody either.
You're not scared to face the Yankees, man?
Not even a little bit.
Aaron Judge is having the best thing since freaking I don't know. I keep hearing this shit all the time.
I mean, can't we all speculate and just accuse of steroids?
Maybe he's using those balls that they were talking about.
I use a SARMs. SARMs, it's legal.
He's using the same stuff.
I'm telling you, I hope he goes to the Giants or the Cardinals. He'll be good there.
If he leaves bed, I will crack the fuck up laughing.
And let me ask you this, because I know that I don't want to call Nick a serial Judge hater, but I know that he's voiced his frustration a bunch of times about hearing about him. If Aaron Judge left the Yankees and went to another team, would you be an Aaron Judge fan then?
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of him. It's the Yankee fans that annoy me about him.
It's because he's adopted, huh?
Like, he even told him, he was like, I don't care if I just got a home run. We lost the game by 8 points. That's all that matters. And the Yankee fans are like, oh, but you're the greatest ever of all time. Like, they're worse than the Shohei Ohtani fans. They're worse than the Shohei Ohtani fans, and it's annoying. And then what even makes it worse is every damn nationwide television thing on ESPN especially is either in New York City or LA. So I have to hear about those two dudes all damn day, more than LeBron James at this point. Like, I don't give a shit what Aaron Judge ate today for breakfast, bro. I don't care.
But do you?
I don't care if he ate Wheaties, Frosted Flakes, whatever the hell he ate. I don't give a shit. Like, I get it. It's the biggest fan bases in sports. Amazing, dog. But damn, dude, like, you even see the other athletes. They're just like, oh my god, like, we gotta talk about LeBron James again. You fucking shit.
Yeah, that shit does get boring.
Like, it's like, damn, dog, y'all can talk about other stuff. And then
so when they try to equivalent in football, like, who do they talk about too much in football?
Tom Brady. But he deserves it because he's the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
I feel the other team they talk about too much is the Dallas Cowboys, and they don't deserve shit.
No, they talk about it. They talk about him, yeah.
I mean, they bring him up a lot more than they need to bring him up. Like, a little too much. Like, I think the Cowboys live, like, rent-free in, like, ESPN's head or some shit. Like,
definitely Stephen A's head.
He'll start the show, and he's like, them Cowboys. I'm like, it's fucking Wednesday. Like, they didn't even play yesterday. What the fuck? Like, it's just I don't know. Some of the stuff is, I mean, I get it. Some of them say stupid shit just to get more notability and stuff, but
Fuck them. I don't want to hear about the Cowboys. I want to hear about the Yankees. I want y'all to wait for us to win the World Series and then acknowledge us.
Roman Reigns is gonna come out in Astros.
I want the whole
jersey.
Astros to do that on the podium.
Acknowledge me. Yeah.
Acknowledge us.
Hell yeah.
Right? That's how you be cocky.
Caleb's gonna
And
cheer for
Caleb,
him.
you better join him.
I fucking hate Roman Reigns.
Whatever.
You don't hate the Astros, so
You're right.
Win.
I hate
Got
it
the
here.
Astros bloodline.
Oh man. Well, I think that's enough of my emotions for the day.
Our last live. Y'all done got me all wound up talking about Texans offense, and I'm hungry.
We talked
my glucose
30
is
minutes
in,
of
my blood sugar
Astros.
is spiked. What's wrong with you?
We talked 30 minutes of Astros, and then you pretty
You
much
yelled about the Texans for 45
I
minutes.
told you I was ready to talk about it, and then I told you I wasn't. And I even told y'all the other day I'm not gonna talk about it until Wednesday.
Yeah.
Don't mention
Yeah, I
it.
know. I know.
Oh man.
Boy.
So I got that off my chest to see what happens Sunday.
Sunday should be a good one. I'm
Agreed.
kind of looking forward to it.
Word.
Looking forward to sitting at Bombshells and watching us win.
Yes. I want to see Pierce get his first touchdown.
Y'all better quit talking about my quarterback.
I want to see what
You
he
too.
does.
You're the
also.
one that sent the text the other day. What are you talking about?
I knew it was going to piss you off. And I said I won't blame him fully. At the end of the game, I was cussing out Nico Collins, one, because he has a name close to mine, and two, because he sucks.
He does.
I picked him up in a fantasy league as my last pick, and I'm glad. I should have picked a kicker up instead of him. That's how I felt. A kicker brings more value
And
than
the
he does.
secondary in Chicago is not that great. They're good, but they're not great. And he's bigger than all of them. So that bitch better do something this week. Go catch a touchdown. I don't care if you get one catch. Make it a touchdown. Do something. Don't just be 6'4". Do something.
He's like the
Oh.
big guys that play basketball in high school and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Don't just be
That's
6'4". Wow. Don't just be 6'4".
Oh man.
You 6'4" trying to outrun everybody. Now that's not how this works.
No, so update on Artuve. He's gonna be sore. He'll be off tomorrow, and try to get well for the next day.
That's a
He
big.
can take the rest of the week. We go broadcast.
All right, I think we've ranted enough about Texans and them. Jokes up, man. If you're still watching, we'll be going to recordings next week. You can always leave your comments in the comment section. We'll answer them. Or you can always join us for our lives that we're going to be doing for the Astros games, because we'll be here for a lot of them for sure.
You can always DM us on Facebook, all that stuff.
Or if you're like really, it's really important, just send a video, and
Yeah.
we won't make
Ask
fun of you
questions.
too hard.
We'll answer them. Tell us whatever you want to do on the video. We'll show it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think I'm done. My emotions are done already.
Bye, lives.
Later.
Later.
I've been